Let me retry that. Frick. It really is. Dang nabbit. Frick. Dang. Daggone. Because I had it on 10 times. So I'm going to change the tires, refuel, you know. And that's about it. And then we'll go back on the road. You'll see why I'm changing tires right now. I'm getting used to the steering wheel now. They're all gonna go in the pits anyway. I'm just proving a point. No, you know what? I'll finish the race. I need to finish this race anyway, and I never did. Might want to switch to racing hard. But yeah. Because well, I had racing soft on, but I usually do because of reasons. But I would say that until, because this one, it's like, you gotta watch. But watch this, the weather is changing now. I do have racing lights on this car. I keep hitting the wall. It's the racing hard. Well, actually, it's just me, because get these racing hards a little more used to the road. I think it's a bug. They didn't fix that bug, that it's a penalty. I have to retry this race. Hold on. I need to exit. Alright. Hold on. I need to change these to racing hards. Yeah. Frick, man, they all stopped in front of me. What are you supposed to do in that situation? Jeez. I barely hit that barrier, bro. Yeah, Austin needs to get on, bro. Yeah, this is literally the hardest race ever. Can I? Okay, that's not that bad. I just gotta trust it. Alright. I'll do this later. It's fun though. It's fun. I just haven't really tested it out yet. Oh yeah, I was gonna take a picture of my cars. Alright, let's see. This is my car. This is my car. This is the Corvette. You know, this is the Corvette. Yeah, this is my Corvette. Well, I'm actually gonna show you guys how fast this Corvette is. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys how I tuned this car. Well, I'm about to show the bug. Alright. It's BOP, so it's not. This car is like, it don't wanna, cause like, it's like, nah. Hold on. Car. Oh, tune heavy wet. Okay, racing salts. Okay, there you go. Oh my god, this thing is so wicked fast. Yeah, because it thinks I can't win. Hold on, the car's kind of unstable a little bit. Alright, let's go to the car settings. Oh, yeah, that's why. My settings. Alright, so that's fine. This needs to be 325. The last time. This needs to be 325, and that needs to be 325. 3.0 native camber angle. That's fine. Or 3 point. No. It needs to be 2.0 to 3.0. Negative 10. Negative 25. Alright, I don't need to mess with that. Alright, let's see. Supercharger high end torque. Alright. Alright. Now, if I drive it now, it should. Oh yeah, that feels way better. Watch how fast this car is. If I can get to it, God. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hold on. Can I adjust this? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if I can adjust this. Hmm. Because this is a bit too high, I think. Hope it doesn't fall, so I might have to hold it. Actually. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Now I gotta do the other side. Oh. Let me see. All right, I got that one. Alright. Let me see now. Oh, yeah. Oop. Oh, yeah, this is way better. That was fun. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, I think that's why they had it that way. I think that's what Dad had it that way. I see now. Alright. We could try that car. I haven't tuned it yet, though. The Corvette C7. Yeah. I've been trying for hours to tune that car. Alright. Alright, so this needs to be 2.0, 2.0, 25. This needs to be 10 or 20, I think. And this needs to be 10, or this needs to be 20, and that needs to be 10. This needs to be 40 or 30. I don't have any nitro, so this needs a change to 250, and this needs to change. Hold on, I need to change that back to 350, 390. Alright, now I can change it back to 250. Alright, now I can change this all the way out. Alright, this needs to be to 425. This needs to be 358. I tune this myself mostly. Now if also won't say this car is slow if I tune it. This needs to be all the way at the beginning. Yeah, see. Alright, there. There you go. Carbon. Alright, so now let me test it. Let me test it. See, it says 66,000. That's a lot more than what it was last time. I have the. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can't see it. Oh, hold on. I need to go to a race. I need to go to my other race. Load the settings to the other race. This is like a beginning race kind of thing. This is like if you want to tune your car or something for this race. Let me see. Let me make sure. Oh, it looks good to me. Alright, 4, higher torque. Alright, let's go. And then I could load the other race. Load this race, the top one. Oh, let's do that actually. Let's let's reload that race. Let's reload this race right here. And then, oh yeah, I forget you can't do that. Because BOP don't save. They need to fix that. BOP don't save on some of this stuff anyway. Alright, so I'll name this, save settings. I'll name this one, testing, car only. Alright, testing car only. Oh, no. Load this one. I'll name this one Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? What? Oh. You got me tacos? I thought. Oh. I didn't see it on the menu. I'm. I know, right? They might. They might take off that burrito. They did that last time with that quesarito. You remember that? Yeah. Thank you, though. Can I get a bigger plate for this? Okay. Yeah. All the big ones are underneath these small ones. Okay. I'll let you deal with it. See? You're smart, Dad. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're coming back all right. Thank you, Dad. Oh, are you trying the cantina? Oh. Well, the cantina chicken burrito it's a little good, but it's got that spice to it. I just didn't really like it, you know. Oh, hold on, don't drop anything. All right, time to. Well, I don't need any pop anyway. I was just drinking water. That's good. Huh? Oh, there is? Cool. I saw you move. I saw you. Well, no. I. All right, we're gonna take a little intermission break. Yeah, we're just gonna take a little break. Um, and we're gonna watch Netflix. Doesn't? Oh yeah, I was gonna watch that Gran Turismo show. First I was just gonna check Netflix. Uh, uh, yeah, Prime Video. Gran Turismo? Not sure. Grand Tour? I don't know. I'll watch it. Well, it's British, so he was right. That guy. about Gran Turismo having a TV show? You said there was pop? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. I forgot to open the lid. It's nice being back home, though. Yeah. I loved vacation, though. I think I know this show. Alright. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Nah. I like the AMG a lot better, but I still need to, yeah. Is there any way I could, Let's just do this world circuit, I think. I think it needs to be 600 or less. We could change it to, go to detail settings and changes. Duplicate sheet. Alright. Copy. For. Oh, wait. Colon. For. Racing medium, maybe? RM, no. Tuned. Racing hard. And, I don't think it's gonna. Okay. Uh, we could. Oh, and can we do the weight? Actually, we'll do the weight, and then we'll just do the. Oh God. Well, it's only. Let's see. Will that work? Yep, that'll work. Yay! All right. Let's just drive this one. I think this one's got. Oh, isn't this one? Isn't this a race that's got? Let's see if it'll work. Nope. Okay. I forget that. See, I think 80 should be good. And then the power limiter should be like 75, maybe? Yeah, see. Okay. Alright, so 75 to 80. Racing heavy wet. So there we go. Alright. This is my first time driving with this. Oh, yeah, see, racing hard. Alright, let me see. Well, first of all, let me see. Let me see if the racing hard's like car settings. Let's see. No. Okay. Good. 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 This is the only car I think will work. All right. All right. This is my first time. Oh. Is my traction control off again? Or no? I need to move this in the middle. Oh yeah. Right now I'm just chilling. And then I'll do the hard race. I'm just racing. I mean, not really trying anything. This car is not that good. Oh. Alright. Well, we're gonna show off the hardest race I ever done, which is Alsace. I need to change this car because of, you know. Oh wait, I need to retune this car actually. Retune this car back the way it was because it's not good. It's too slow. Car settings, let's see. Well, if this is sports hard, I might as well switch it back to sports hard. Alright, there you go. Alright, now I could switch this back to the way it was. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let me switch this back to Racing Soft. Okay. Change this car to the Mercedes AMG. Alright, this is Racing Soft. Oh, so that's 5. Alright, so I need to change that. 5. Alright. We're just gonna do this race. Actually, we're gonna prove that everyone's like, oh, it doesn't tune. Or if you have tuning, it just. Alright, hold on. Is this right? Right. This is all my settings right now on this one. It's because I have a GR3. I use any view. Whoa, 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 whoa! See what I mean? Just based on the tuning of your car. And this is like the most control that you're gonna get in the car. I hope I don't crash again. The last time I did that, it wasn't good. This is basically on 10 times, and you can see the wheels on the bottom. Except when I go in the grass, so that's some natural. I'm a little rusty, so it's just gonna take me a while to get used to the steering wheel. What? Yeah? Why? Okay. Alright, let me pause this, actually. Alright. Sorry, I need to move this. Oh, that's my suitcase. It's got stuff in it.
Right there. What's in the bag?
What?
That's
Shoes?
not your suitcase. What is it?
Shoes?
Okay, they got sand in them?
Yeah.
Where's these go?
In that one. Remember?
And then the socks go too?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So these need to be
Washed.
cleaned out.
That's my new shoes. I can use that for camping. The shoes that's in the other one. Or did you see them?
Oh, is these new?
Yep, those are new.
Okay, so go fold your clothes.
Yeah.
Get your clothes.
That's so cool. I love it. Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, here. These are my new swimming trunks that I show my dad. Dad, did you see my new swimming trunks?
Yeah, I saw it.
Those are my new shoes.
Cool, buddy.
Those are really nice.
You like them?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and when they get sand in them, they're not that bad. No. Yeah. Look, that's not that much sand in there, is there? I know, I walked in the beach too, and it was like daylight to dark. That's like real nice. Now, if I take that camping, you know, it won't be as bad because I can actually take that in the water. Yeah. I love scuba shoes. Yeah, you can take that out and everything. See, yeah. You can take that in the water and take that in the sand. It won't get as sandy. Huh? Yeah. I think you might like those. Yeah. They're 12 though. Yeah. I had to get a big size. They fit too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me go get my clothes. Let me go get my clothes. Whoops. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, it goes over here, doesn't it? I forget. This goes over by the pants and stuff. You know. Mm-hmm. Oops. I did earlier, I think. That's really fun. I enjoy it a lot. Better than 2Gay. Bro, I got on there earlier, and I swear my jump shot got faster. The last time I played, the jump shot was really slow. But my cousin's like, why don't you slow it down? I said, no, because it's more fun, like shooting a shot that I can shoot that actually is legit and they can't bother it that much. But now I think that's a lie because now they're bothering my jump shot no matter what. And my build is a Pro Tune build. So I just get sick and tired of that game and Call Booty and no, it's Call of Duty, but I call it Call Booty. Uh, Dookie, Call of Dookie. um, oh my god, that's so funny. You know, the only thing is, people go like, "Why don't you get good?" I said, "It's not that. It's just like the skill-based matchmaking on those games are so trash, and also it's rigged from the start. So I just gave up on it. You know, I don't want to play those games anymore. So they're all garbage. They're just bad and garbage and just trash, bro. The games that are just online only is just, why don't we just get a game that's not online only? Like Roadcraft. Roadcraft is the only game I'll ever play. That's it. You know? It's sad how people think, oh, get good. I said, no. You're the one that needs to get good. You know? If you think that's the worst. Oh, did I accidentally hang up a shirt that. Did I accidentally hang up a shirt that I had? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, no, they're right here. Okay. Well, there was three. There was three shirts. Du- 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 du. Oh, here it is. This is my shirt. I forgot. I forgot about that. There. All right, Dan. Hold on. Did I? Yeah.
All right, Dad, what?
I've hung up my clothes. Yeah. Hold on, I need to scoot up to this thing. Hey, Dad, I adjusted this thing. Now it feels a lot better. It's not as... Oh my god. It's just, I just gotta get used to it. Yeah, it's the main reason. I hit the barrier again. Yeah, it's going hot shot. Alright. I think if you, oh my god. I got spit all over this. Yep. It's okay. I just got spit all over this because I sneezed. Oh. I think it's throw this away anyway. Alright. 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 Hold on. What's this do? Okay. Alright. Hold on. I need to press R2, I think. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. I need to fix the thing, actually. Alright. Let me see. Yeah. No, I don't care about that. Yeah. The dead zone the sensitivity might just be a bit too high, I think. Yeah. I like mine like that, and I need to change it to DS or DP, and then change it. There you go. Alright. No, oh. I think the sensitivity might be a little too low. I think per blue might be good for me. Yeah, there you go. In the dead zone, I'll change it to red. There you go. LS. DPLS. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Now it feels like it's turning a lot better. Frick. I always have my fuel economy on lean. That's what I have. I lie a lot sometimes. Lean. So it's easier on gas. You know. I always have it on a course map, but it might be a little small or something. But I think it helps looking at the course map rather than the radar. Look how small that radar is compared to the course map. But I guess I'll just use the radar. Weather radar. Oop, I did not mean to do that. I was looking at the radar, weather radar. I don't think you can do that. I didn't know that, so. I have racing soft on. That's why I usually sacrifice power rather than. Because the wheels, if you have too much power on the wheels, it just doesn't work very well. See how much my wheels are staying? Staying in the white. I usually use lean 6 all the way at the end. Well, I'm not really gonna use that much fuel anyway. Because this car is super fast. I hit the barrier. Of course I did. Nope, retry. This map is literally the hardest map for me. It really is because of how many penalties you get. There's too many cars in the front. There's it's a good map, you know. It just challenges you to be good, be better. I don't have a C7 though. Oh, isn't that the C7 that I have? How's that a GR3? That looks like the same one I have. Except the Corvette right there is like a GR3, really. Oh! Force card. I didn't mean to. I'm still learning about this freaking wheel. It's okay. It's just a little too much for me. That track, I'd rather have a circle track. I can't help it because it's just like I'm so used to driving on tracks that's just a circle. I'm just gonna keep doing it. These. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See what I mean? That's a lot of money right there. Let's just lower the laps to 5. 5 laps. No, 3 laps. 3 laps. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna do. 3 laps. Let's just do 3 laps. That's a little bit better than having 10 laps because that's just too much. That's really too much. Like, it's just too much, you know. 3 laps Need for Speed Carbon style. So, they really need to buff the freaking crap out of this. Like, buff the crap out of this race. Because I'm doing like BOP restrictions and all that. They need to up the ante on that, you know. Whoa! Okay, another car hit me. Wow, they're literally ballsy. Yeah, they hit each other. And I was slowing down too. Oh! I still can't. The AI in this game is so trash, bro. I really need to fix the AI to stop more. Like, if someone's stopping right in front of you, you don't just ram them. That's why I usually play online. Because these bots are just garbage, bro. See what I mean? See what I mean? And it gives me a penalty and not him. It's stupid. I'm just gonna go on the sport mode. Recreate this. You know, I'm rather the sport mode than the freaking garbage ass bots. Oh, I did. So I'm just gonna do this one again. Oh, do I have wets on this car? Oh. Oh! See what I mean? Yeah, it's called slip differential. You're having the gas the. This is so hard, unbelievably hard, because I haven't tried this before. So, and it's also more comfortable. I just think I need more practice. I'm just not a racer. I just don't know how to race. Especially near people. I'm not used to it. If I don't get used to it over time, I will never learn. So, let's stop right here. Maybe I should race with other people. Maybe I'll learn. I just like learn how to drive this thing. What's my driver rating? I'm a B. I thought that's not good. Alright, let's just go over here. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. That's what I mean. The physics in this game is like not that good. I mean, It still needs a little work. Because I have the suspension, like, the anti-roll bar, like, to where it turns fast, but even at higher speeds, it still needs some work, this game. You know? And the bugs need kinked out a little bit. This game, if you get penalized, they really need to fix that, I think. Even on the highest setting, I can't turn because the car wants to just veer off to the left or veer off to the right. In real life, it's different. Yeah. I don't know how real life is, so driving a car, so it could be different, you know. I need to retry that. I really need to practice. Oh, just practicing. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at that! 75,000 credits! That's so nice. What's my, not bad, but that's okay. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Yay, now I get to buy me another car. I don't know. Chevrolet, Dodge. That's the one I want, mostly. I want to try that one. That's the one I have. It's not a GR3. This is a GR3. Dodge also has a GR3, so Dodge Viper. Let's get a Nissan. Alright, I think I'm done with this right now. What's Showcase? I haven't been in this one. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it here.